The tale of Sisyphus. In the age of gods and heroes, when the line between mortal and divine was thin as mist, there lived a man named Sisyphus, the king of Corinth. He was clever, perhaps too clever for his own good. He built a thriving city, outwitted enemies, and even deceived the gods themselves. But his cunning, once a source of pride, would one day become his curse. Sisyphus delighted in trickery. He exposed Zeus's secrets, chained the god of death, Thanatos, and for a brief time, no one could die. Heroes remained wounded on battlefields. The sick lingered in endless suffering. Even Hades grew restless. Eventually, the gods restored order. Thanatos was freed, and Sisyphus, condemned for his arrogance, was dragged to the underworld. But Sisyphus had one more trick. He convinced Persephone, queen of the dead, that he had not been given a proper burial. With a smooth tongue and false sorrow, he asked to return to the world above, just for a short time to set things right. She agreed. But once, back among the living, Sisyphus refused to return. He lived comfortably for many years, thumbing his nose at death. The gods had had enough. When finally dragged back to the underworld, no lies or excuses could save him. Zeus himself decreed his punishment, a task without end. Sisyphus was taken to a barren hillside. At its base lay a massive, heavy boulder. His punishment was simple but cruel. He was to push the boulder up the hill, straining with all his might. He would groan and sweat, inching it upward, step by painful step. And just when he reached the top, just as the summit was within reach, the boulder would slip from his hands, roll back down, and crash to the base. Over and over, forever. There would be no rest, no escape, no finish. The gods believed this to be the perfect punishment, a task that mocked effort, mocked ambition, mocked hope. And yet, the story did not end there. For some say that as Sisyphus wipes his brow and sets his hands to the stone once more, he smiles, not out of joy, but out of defiance. The gods gave him a task meant to break the spirit. But in continuing, in choosing to push the stone again, he keeps his will, his identity, his rebellion. And so, Sisyphus became not just a symbol of punishment, but of something greater, the human spirit, the ability to rise again, even when failure is certain. To push on, not because success is promised, but because we choose to keep going. The tale of Sisyphus reminds us, even when the task seems endless, even when the weight is heavy and the goal unreachable, there is meaning in the struggle itself. And sometimes strength is not found in victory, but in never giving